Hi everyone. Today I will be discussing how anti-doping policies impact public perception of fairness in sports. Doping, or the use of banned substance to enhance athletic performance, has long been a significant issue in sports. To combat this, organizations like the World Anti-Doping Agency have implemented strict anti-doping policies, including drug testing, educational programs, and severe penalties for violations. These policies aim to ensure a level playing field, uphold the integrity of competitions, and protect athletes' health. By deterring the use of performance-enhancing drugs, they are intended to promote fairness, ensuring that all athletes compete under the same conditions. The core issue I'm examining is how these anti-doping policies, designed to uphold fairness and integrity, actually affect public perception of those values in sports. While these policies are meant to create a fair competitive environment by discouraging doping, their success isn't just about enforcement, it also bases on how the public perceives their impact on fairness. To better understand this impact, it's important to explore the key factors that shape public perception. The evidence points to main perspectives. One argues that anti-doping policies enhance public perception of fairness and integrity in sports, while the other emphasizes the significant role that high-profile doping scandals play in shaping public opinion. The first perspective is that anti-doping policies enhance public perception of fairness in sports. Studies in Australia and Switzerland show that both the public and athletes believe those policies help maintaining a fair competitive environment. For example, the research found that Australians support penalizing clubs and withdrawing sponsorships from athletes who dope, reflecting the belief that those measures deter drug use and uphold sports integrity. Similarly, Swiss surveys from 1995 to 2004 found strong support for strict anti-doping measures, emphasizing their importance in upholding fair play. This suggests that when anti-doping policies are visibly enforced, they strengthen public trust in the fairness of sports competitions. Connecting this to my research topic, it's clear that anti-doping policies don't just enforce rules, they shape public perception. When these policies are seen as effective and fair, they enhance the public's belief in the integrity of sports, directly supporting the view that anti-doping efforts promote fairness. The second perspective emphasizes the powerful role of high-profile doping scandals in shaping public perception. Two researchers argue that those scandals, often magnified by media coverage, can overshadow the effectiveness of anti-doping measures. When the public sees frequent reports of doping among elite athletes, it can lead to a perception that those incidents are widespread regardless of the policies in place. This perception is crucial because it directly impacts the public's view of fairness in sports. From this perspective, even if anti-doping policies are effective in many cases, the visibility of scandals can create a narrative and undermine their perceived success. This disconnect between the intended impact of anti-doping policies and their perceived effectiveness can result in a loss of public trust. Promoting calls for stricter or more punitive measures, for instance, when doping scandals dominate the headlines, the public may feel that existing policies are inefficient, leading to a perception that fairness is not being adequately protected. After reviewing the evidence, I agree more with the perspective that public perception is significantly influenced by high-profile doping scandals. Media coverage of those scandals play a crucial role in shaping how the public views fairness in sports. When prominent athletes are involved, those stories dominate the narrative, often overshadowing the consistent enforcement of anti-doping policies. This media amplification creates the impression that doping is widespread, undermining trust in the effectiveness of anti-doping efforts. Despite the intention of anti-doping policies to promote fairness, repeated scandals easily erode public confidence, highlighting a disconnect between the policy's goals and their perceived success. This skepticism often leads the public demands for stricter measures, including criminalization, driven more by reaction to scandals than by evidence-based assessments. Furthermore, these scandals have real-world implications, influencing policy and enforcement. Changes are often reactionary. This demonstrates how public perception shaped by high-profile incidents and media portrayal can significantly impact the evaluation of anti-doping regulations. This is my reference list. Thank you for listening.